Now we got a hate crime on a plane. You're done, bro. You're tour busing the rest of your fucking...
When I watch people drop N-bombs on planes, I always think, it's gotta feel so good. Permission to Party World Tour is in full swing. Avoid scalpers and go to Bert.com to get your lowest price tickets. Fully Loaded at Sea is back. Bigger, boozier, and birdier. November 19th to 23rd, 2026, Miami to Cozumel on the Norwegian Jewel. Me, Whitney Cummings, Big J. Okerson, Miss Pat, Felipe Esparza, Joe DeRosa, Rosebud Baker, Catherine Blanford, Shane Torres, Dave Williamson, Ian Finance, Cypher Sounds, The Docksiders, and DJ Airwolf, and many more. Every day will be packed with live comedy shows, live podcasts, theme night, karaoke held by my wife every night at midnight, gambling, the tattoo parlor, and wild onboard events like the belly flop contest, the Speedo contest, smallest dick on the boat, beer run, and game night. Shirts are optional, hangovers are questionable, swinging is encouraged, but we are guaranteed to drink this boat dry. You're not going to want to miss it. Wait, who am I? I'm trying to find these boys. Adrian Peterson arrested.
Yeah, saw that. Why?
For what?
I didn't see.
Unlawful carrying of a weapon.
How about all this? Like Terrell Suggs got one too. Did you see that? Brandishing a weapon at the Starbucks drive-thru window to the guy behind him.
That makes sense to me, though.
The guy behind him was flexing, and he just held it out the window.
Yeah, you should be allowed to do that.
And then he got out of the car, and the guy was like, "Oh shit!"
You should be allowed to fucking brandish a weapon. I don't brandish. I don't brandish weapons enough. I almost got into a fight at a football game.
Wait, are we started now?
Yeah, I almost got.
Mean?
So I have watched those fights at football games, and literally thought, what fucking broken person decides they're going to get into a fight at a football game that they pay good money for the tickets? Not usually, because they're in the nosebleeds. Mm-hmm. And
it's a lot of money these days.
By the way, I'm not going to. But the nosebleeds, that's where they get in the fights mostly. So I go to the University of Oregon game. I get 4 tickets.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Wisconsin.
Okay.
I'm buzzed, but I'm not, by no stretch of means am I hammered. I'm not out of control. We get a couple hot dogs. We get a couple cold beers. Me and Leanne, our other 2 bail on us. And so we have 4 seats. And I go to the seats, and there's people in them. And I said, hey, I think these are our seats. They're right on the end. And the guy goes, the game already started. I said, no, I know. We were running a little late. As if I'm on his schedule, right? And I said, I think these are our seats.
And also, they're up for grabs for anyone if the game starts.
Yeah. And by the way, they're nice seats. They're good seats. And the guy goes, you're walking in the middle of the game. And I turned around and I said, do we have a fucking problem? And Leanne was like, whoa. And he goes, well, I'm just saying the game started. And I said, no, I understand that. I said, what's our problem here? What do you want to say something? And he was, by the way, he was above me, so this is not a good idea. He was bigger than me. Like, he was a fat dude. But I always know those fat guys think they're tough until a little cardio shows up, and then they're like gassed. A little cardio or a little imbalance. Like, the fat guys always feel so tough until they have to challenge just a little stabilization, and then they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. He had I was already planning on, he had a poncho on. So I was going to drop my beers, grab his poncho, and pull him. Okay. But I'm
thinking you go hockey and pull it over the head, and then just he doesn't even know where he is, and then there's nothing.
He was Hawaiian, of Hawaiian descent, so he's a little bit of a warrior. But he was with 2 other guys that were kind of dorks, and I was fuming. And every now and then I'd turn around, I'd look at him, and then I have this thing where I just want to say, like, I'm sorry, this is crazy. I would never get into a fight. I don't know why I'm doing this. And they said encroachment. And Leanne goes, what's encroachment? And I said, I don't know. I'm so angry. I'm not even listening. I'm not thinking. And I just turned to him and I said, what's encroachment to him? He was like, it's when they line up on the side of the ball.
We're best friends.
Now we're best friends.
That's it. That's,
And
I'm
then he was
sorry. Are we good?
And then I said, and then we left early.
And he said it softly too.
I said, we left early, and I looked at him and I said, hey, we're leaving. And I said, we're gonna leave in the middle of the game. I know we showed up late in the game, but I go, you guys can have these seats. And he's like, thanks, man. And I left. But I almost got into a fight in a plane.
Hold on, stop. Let's go back to the fight at the thing. I want to know this because I've always felt like remember when Tyson went to prison?
Mm-hmm.
There are men in prison. I'm going to get there. Hold on.
Okay.
There are men in prison that are there for life. And when Mike Tyson comes in, there's some alphas in there like, hey, what do I got to lose? I'm here for life. Let's fuck. In your world of partying and the image that you've put out there, do you get challenged? Do you have people that, and I don't mean, Bert, let's have a beer. If you say no, you see what I'm saying? Do you get the people that are like, oh, fuck you, you better. Do you get that at games and shit?
Oh, I get, well, yeah. I have crazy drunk interactions with people.
I can
and
only
it's always
imagine.
just like, yo, take your shirt off. And you're like, what it is
like it already is, bro.
Every dude I grew up with, and I hope they hear this. Every dude I grew up with is that guy. I'm the funniest guy. I'm going to take liberties at your expense. I'm going to make you look like a fool. And that's what funny is. I hate to say this. Every dude I grew up with is that guy. Like, hey, take your fucking shirt off, fat fuck. And then that's their sense of humor. And so in a weird way, I understand it because I grew up with those guys. But like, I got that a couple times. Take your shirt off, man. And you're like, nah, it's raining. And he's like, oh yeah, it's raining.
Before we get into your airline fight, let me say this before I forget.
By the way,
go watch my special, Live and Alive, streaming on my YouTube now. They've already demonetized it. They've already age restricted it. Go watch it. Give it love. We got to get it back.
Dude,
all right?
Okay, are we better with this autonomy that we have in... I'm in a weird place.
Fight.
Oh, I almost gotten 2. Give me a sec.
2?
2.
I've never even gotten into a scuffle.
2. And by the way, I haven't been drinking on planes. These are sober fights. These are sober fights. One lady kicks the back of my chair. Kicks it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you also, I'm going to ask, first class?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And so a first class passenger is doing this.
Kicks the back of my seat. Kicks it. By the way, I wish Leanne was here to defend me because what I did was I went live. When we landed, I went live and I said, I'm going to get into a fight right now and I need you to hold me accountable because if I'm live, I won't get in a fight.
Why is she kicking your seat?
I couldn't even tell you.
Just a one and done?
I reclined it. It was reclined.
Okay.
It was reclined and she was unhappy with it. So she kicked it.
In first class. All that
first
room
class.
and shit, yeah.
I get up. I turn around. Leanne makes a beeline to me. She turns off my phone. You're not going live. She's already seen me live 2 rows back. Leanne's 2 rows behind me.
What?
Still in first class. She's watching this. She gets up and blocks us and says, stop. Stop right now. And I am mad dogging this woman. Now, I'm also trying to do the math in my head because she's with a guy that looks about 89, 95 years old. And she's young and she's in a nurse's outfit. And I'm like, oh, I think she's taking an elderly man into hospice. And I'm like, this isn't his girlfriend. This is his nurse. He's embarrassed that she did that. She won't make eye contact with me. And I am mad dogging her. And Leanne goes, hey, this man is old. This is his nurse. He just leave this alone. So I got off the plane. I did nothing. A week later, I get on a plane. It's one of those American Airlines where 1 seat and 2 seats on the right, for first class. 1 seat, 2 seats on the right. I have a roller bag and a backpack. I am sitting in 1A. I always sit in 1A, which dictates that both my bags need to be up.
Correct.
So my roller bag goes up and my backpack goes up. Leanne will not sit in 1A because, and want anything because she has anxiety about getting her bag up. But my bag goes up. I then sit down. I get on the plane first because I know I need to get my bags up. I sit down and 2 just run-of-the-mill gay guys. Not softer than the average gay guy, not buff, really nerdy. I'm sure they're like they're not, I don't know, they're not attractive. They're kind of losers, just like a soft-bodied.
Just some gay bros.
But they're not like you can tell they're gay. I could tell they were gay. I clocked them coming in. The one who's the zestiest has 2 bags, and he wants to put his bag up, and my backpack is above here, and he goes, no, and he starts to move it, and I say very calmly, I go, hey man, that bag needs to be up there because I don't have a place to put it.
Bulkhead, bro.
Personal item goes under the chair. And I went, no, leave that. And he goes, no, it goes over here, and he rips it out and tries to put it on the other side, and I go, it's not going to fit. It's too small. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit, man. Hey, man, it's not going to fit. His boyfriend is shaking. His boyfriend's like, hey, calm down to his boy. Hey, he goes, no, it's a personal item. And I go, hey, lower your tone and put my bag back. And he goes, excuse me? And I said, I have nowhere to put the bags and that's why they're up there. And then the flight attendant goes, put that bag back immediately. And the guy goes, excuse me? She goes, that is his bag. He has nowhere to put it. It belongs up there. So he puts it back and he sits down. And he steams.
And where is he sitting?
2B. I'm in 1A. He's in 2B.
He's right here.
He's right next to me. And I am
right
here. He is steaming and I'm steaming and I keep making eyes. Yeah. And I'm not drinking. I'm not drunk. I'm not the liability. I'm just making eyes. And his boyfriend sees I'm making eyes. And his boyfriend's saying to him, calm down. We land. And
how long is the flight?
Albuquerque to Los Angeles.
That's not bad.
Not that bad.
It's not a 5-hour flight.
No. Oh, we're still. By the way, rage is so intoxicating. It feels so good when it hits you, and you go, "That's it. I'm burning to the ground." It's like the same feeling you get when you gamble or when you get a first kiss. It's so awesome.
Do you remember gambling together? And it was the only one and done Vegas Comedy Festival, and we did the whole Let It Ride, and you had the whole play. We just kept letting our money ride. Yeah. We kept hitting. Do you remember?
Let It Ride's the best.
All right, go ahead. So you land.
I land. I stand up, and he says to his boyfriend, loud, I'm going to say something.
He's right here. He's
right next to me.
Yeah, so
I stand up and I get in his face and I go, I'm really sorry about the whole bag thing.
Nice.
And he goes, excuse me? Nice. And I go, listen, I have no space to put my bag. I got on early and put my bag
under the seat in front of you.
It sucks that you had to put your bag in the back. I go, I'm really sorry. And he goes, no, I'm embarrassed I acted that way. And I went, hey, it's okay. I go, listen, man. We've all felt like that before. And he was like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. And then I was like, I could have fucking destroyed him.
Here's the other thing you got to worry about, too. You touch that guy. Now it's a hate crime. You know what I mean? It's not just angry because I'm angry. Now we got a hate crime on a plane. You're done, bro. You're tour busing the rest of your fucking...
When I watch people drop N-bombs on planes, I always think, and by the way, I'm just saying this. I always think, it's gotta feel so good. Just to go, that's it. My life's over. I don't give a fuck. I'm burning it to the ground. That's right. It's because you're... I just watched that and I go, that is someone who just untethered from the ship and is floating in space.
I'm done.
When you watch that, did you watch the woman kicking and screaming on her back, kicking flight attendants? She grabbed the fat woman by the hair and she said, where do we talk about this? Tanner, do you have that clip? She grabbed her by the hair and they go, ma'am, let go over. And she looks at everyone on the plane and goes, oh, we're past that. She like says calmly, that as if like, guys, I'm going to jail. That feeling has to be, and then a black guy grabs her and she goes, oh, black guy. And then everyone's like, here we go. And she goes, I'm dating a black guy. I'm dating a black.
A black, she says?
That's what she says.
Oh, my God.
But she she looks at the fat woman and she goes, look at you. You're so fat. Look at your stomach. She starts destroying her and then looks at her husband and goes, you won't even show your face. You're embarrassed to be with her. When was the last time you got laid? I mean, but that feeling of burning it to the ground has got to be so intoxicating. Has got to be like, I really want to interview.
Days, knowing that you're on camera and it's just you ain't going to work tomorrow. Look at her. About it.
By the way, have we talked about this on a podcast? Okay, hang on. Put the headsets on. When this
one's monetized.
Is this
somehow this is monetized?
How the fuck did this get monetized?
Wait,
Leanna Perry, a 32-year-old. I know a lot about her. She's an artist in Brooklyn. She's done work with a lot of brands. She's actually a very talented artist. She's kind of cute. By the way, wild as fuck. No, you would never have to wear a condom with this chick. The way she behaves on this plane, this is a woman that raw dogs everybody.
Everything.
But watch her. So what has happened is, by the way, Southwest. Let's get into Southwest. Ryan, I will let you talk on this podcast. I swear to God.
No problem.
Check out his special, Live and Alive.
Streaming on my YouTube now. Go watch the Honeydew, Ryan Sickler, on all social media.
Honeydew
RyanSickler.com.
is such a great interview podcast.
You,
so much better than this one. I'll let you talk in a little bit. So
let's see.
What's going on? I'm gonna be on her side for a second because no one will. No one will. I'm gonna do a podcast called "You're Never Gonna Believe What Side I Took."
Devil's Advocate.
I'm a Devil's Advocate. That's a new podcast. Devil's Advocate. Leanna Perry. Okay, she's drunk. I get it. By the way, I don't think she drinks a lot. That's why the people that get drunk in an airplane on an airport like this, they're not like me who get drunk all the time. When I get drunk, I'm actually a better person. These are the people that are on vacation. They're going somewhere, and it got away from them. They got too far away from the boat, and they don't know how to swim back. And that's her. She gets on the plane. She goes to get in her seat, and the woman's overweight. Now, this woman didn't buy 2 seats. What she did is she's big enough where she's sitting in the middle seat, knowing full well no one's going to take the seat next to her because she's overweight. It's a little unfair.
But strategic.
Strategic. By the way, the woman's not a dummy. She's fat like a wolf or fat like a fox. She's smart. I'll tell you from my... She's fat like a fox. She sat her boyfriend in the window and her in the middle, knowing full well no one wants to sit next to her. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Now, Leanna knows that. Leanna knows this. She goes, that's bullshit. That you're so fat I can't sit next to you. Now I got to sit in the middle seat because you can't just... Now, by the way, here's the problem. The problem is Southwest's problem. Because I fly at Southwest. And when I do, I buy an extra seat. Do you know what they make you do? Fight for it. They're like, yeah, you bought an extra seat? Good. Here's a piece of paper. Put that next to you. And you're like, wait, what do I say to people? And they're like, I don't know. It's on you. So when you buy an extra seat, people go, can I sit there? And you go, no, I paid for 2. And they're like, no, you didn't. You're like, okay, great. I'm going to now confrontation.
Oh, yeah, because it's Southwest and it's a cattle call. So, yeah, they can just come sit where, And that's the other problem is now this lady can't be bumped to first or business class because she's been inconvenienced. So she's got to take that seat.
But the best part of this video, Ryan, is when you see in Leanna's eyes, I've already gone too far.
Let's fucking rock it to the wheels,
guys.
Paula.
Let's rock it to the wheels. And buddy, the wheels. If someone can do a little legwork and find the final video of her on her back, handcuffed,
on her
kicking,
back. Don't say anymore.
It's so good. It's so good. Just play this a little bit.
Don't touch her. No.
Don't touch her.
Hit
pause. I just want you to know the fat woman starts it. She does start it. She grabs her phone and grabs her first. That's the truth.
Physical touch.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Look at her.
Boom. Right there.
Don't fuck. This step back. Let go. Não encosta nela. Tira a mão. Let go for him.
You can't do that.
Let go.
She's got a smile on her face. Look at her.
Here's the line.
I'm not. Andre, I'm not even touching your hair, bitch. Andre, you need the police right now.
You need to let go right now.
We need those 911.
You need to let go.
911 back.
You need to let go right now.
Let's go for hair right now.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to sit next to a fat lady. Let go.
Let go. You need to let go of her hair right now. Let go of her hair.
You guys are already past that point.
Guys, we're already past the point. That's my favorite fucking line. Guys, we're already past the point of letting go of her hair.
Her hair. Let go of her hair, miss. Y'all see me. You know what's going on. It's just put me on the ground. Put me on the ground. All right.
She's requesting it.
Look at this fat lady. Look at this fat ass bitch. You can't even see her stomach. It's horrible. Look at her outfit. Look at this fat ass bitch. Hilarious. You can't even show your mouth because you're embarrassed. You can't even see it because you're embarrassed. Shut the f up.
Who is Alana?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ugly ass dude. He's never gonna lay it again.
Here's where she gets.
Okay, I'm sorry, black guy.
Watch out.
My boyfriend's black, so shut up. My boyfriend's black guy. My boyfriend's a black. My boyfriend's black. My boyfriend's a black guy. You're joking.
She spit on her?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
So here's the thing.
Working her
Here's the
face.
thing, okay?
I mean, hold on. Can I just say something? That's where you would see it switch in me.
Boom.
If I'm a woman, I can't hit a lady. But if I'm that lady right there,
it's over.
Bro, she's being held. She can't even defend herself. That's when you work that face. You work those knuckles bloody and just light her fucking face up. Knock the teeth out. All of it, bro. All of it.
Dude.
Pull her over and gang. Oh, man, I would be. You know what a fish hook is?
Oh, yeah, I got fish hooked the other day.
Who's fish hooking you?
What's his name? Jeremy Renner.
What?
man.
Why is he fish hooking
We
you,
got into
bro?
a scuffle.
That's what my brother and I used to fight dirty like that all the time. At fish hook, I mean, pool is bro.
The thing this is what I'm obsessed with right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this
There
is
she
how it
is.
ends. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. This is how it ends, Ryan.
You think you're so cool?
Are they sliding her out?
She's walking. She's
On her
escaping
back?
on her back.
Nah, she's
Look at her.
doing that.
Look at her.
I thought they were dragging her.
Ryan,
She's
this is-
making a getaway. She looks like a mechanic on a creeper right now, getting ready to change my oil.
That's how it ends.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
Actually. I mean, that is impressive. Look at her go. That's pretty good, man. I couldn't do that.
All right, I have tactile issues, so I don't normally wear underwear. But there's times where I need to wear underwear. Like if I plan on walking a lot, I need to wear underwear. But I don't like cotton underwear, like the heavy cotton underwear that gets caught in my pants. I'm feeling like I'm wearing two pants. I never even try on underwear. And the other day, we got a pair of Skims sent to the podcast studio. Now, I've heard so much about Skims and how every woman loves Skims that I was like, all right, I'll try them. They are freaking awesome. Kim Kardashian, I never thought you'd get in my pants. Or I never thought I'd be there the day you got in my pants. But your boxer underwear is incredible. It is so incredible is what I'm wearing right now. I just got out of the gym on tour and I put on a pair of Skims and I love them. I only wish they had more retail stores out there because I would go in and I would buy out everything. They've got boxers, they've got briefs, they've got tees, they've got tanks, they've got hoodies and sweatshirts, shorts and pants and pajamas. Let me tell you something. These are quality. Everything that they do, I trust is quality because that's how good this underwear is. I tried them on and it's all I wear. It's all I wear. And I got to be honest with you, I wish I had found them earlier. Shop Skims Men at skims.com and let them know that we sent you. Say, yo, I heard Kim got in Bert's pants and Bert can't stop talking about it. And after you place an order, this is what they're going to do. Select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. If you're looking for the perfect gift this season, trust me, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. You will not be let down. Fellas, if you're like me and you're a watch guy, let me introduce you to this thing right here. It's badass. This is original grain. I'm rocking the brand new Jack Daniels single buried limited edition barrel watch. That's right. The Jack Daniels single barrel watch, and it comes in this beautiful box, and you get this little certification that comes with it. It's heavy as shit. Original grain, limited edition. Take a look at the back. This is unreal. It's a collab between Original Grain, who make great watches, and Jack Daniel Tennessee, and get it. It's literally made from real whiskey barrels straight out of Lynchburg, Tennessee. Every single watch has its own grain pattern, its own look. Here, let me take it off and let you take a look at it so you can see it. It's absolutely beautiful, and that's what makes it look cool. You're literally wearing a piece of Jack Daniel history on your wrist. Original Grain does this with all their watches. They use reclaimed metal like whiskey barrels, Taylor guitar, tone wood, even military camo crates, and the quality is legit. They are heavy. They are put together well. All the things I like about a watch are here. They're not flimsy. They're solid pieces of jewelry, and they're a super solid build. Each purchase also helps plant a tree and support veterans of PTSD, which is awesome. These watches just don't tell time. They tell a story. And this Jack Daniel's single barrel line is probably one of the best ones they've ever done. It is super limited, so once they're gone, they are officially gone. If you're thinking about a gift idea for any of the fellas in your life, guys, send this to your wife. Buy this for your dad. Buy this for your brother-in-law. Buy this for your son. Everyone loves a watch. Send this to your wife right now and say, honey, got upside down. This is what I want. I'm telling you, the thing's sweet. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a great conversation piece. Right now, if you use code BERT and you'll get an extra $50 off any watch. Just hit originalgrain.com/discount/BERT. They've also done collabs with Coors Banquet, Ford, and the Ryman and Opry, a bunch of legendary brands. So one more time, go to originalgrain.com/discount/BERT. So often we are forced to live in a box, right? In these societal rules that don't make sense at times. Mm-hmm. It's got to feel good to push away from the dock. Yeah. It's got to feel good to go, that's it. I'm fucking done. This is why I'm obsessed with it right now. And we talked about this. I didn't know if I was going to share this or not. But so I went to the doctor. Everything's good, fine. But he does a full body imaging scan, and I am really obese in all the bad spots. Legs, 0 fat. Arms, 0 fat. 90 pounds of fat in my stomach. 90 pounds. Doctor's like, yo, you need to get on one of these weight loss drugs. Tirzepatide, whatever. The one he wants me to do is Mounjaro, is what it's called. I think that's what it's called. I know that's what it's called, but I think I'm mispronouncing it. And now, when you hear all the things about it, what it basically says is it takes the sparkle away from life. I think some people say it cuts the noise down, but what they say is food doesn't taste as good. You don't want to drink. You feel sick when you drink. And I don't know if I want something invited into my life that's going to dull things. Does that make sense?
100%. Yes, it does.
Thank you, you fucking assholes. I didn't even fucking see this.
Well,
that's my body.
I'm the opposite of you right now. I just went in for it's taken me 2.5 years after all this medical shit. But I went and did so my younger brother, who's 48 now, just had a triple bypass, an old school triple bypass. Like these days you can go in and they say, hey, there's a little clock. They can put a stent in your arm while you're sitting in a chair. Boom. Mm-hmm. My friend of mine had his Widowmaker done sitting in a chair. He was back at work in 2 days.
Wow.
But I was like, what was the number one thing? Because he said his cholesterol was good and everything. And through the years, I've learned that I have the blood disease that my brothers don't. So I'm like, what is bothering you? And he said, I was just tired all the time. So he went in and the doctor said, have you ever taken a stress test? And he said, no. And they do some scans and they say, hey, your heart, 2 of your arteries are completely clogged and the other one is 70% clogged. You might need a triple bypass the old school way, but go do the stress test. And he crushes the stress test and they say, well, maybe we misdiagnosed. You shouldn't have done that well with this. So we have one more appointment to go. It's called a
CT scan.
Angio scan. This is where they put the dye in you. The CT's the outer one. CT's the cardioangiogram, it's called. They squirt the dye in. And they're like, nah. And from there, they take him to the hospital. Like, nah, now. So I was like, oh, holy shit. So I go get mine looked at. I mean, listen, my mom raised us on McDonald's and pizza. I should at least have 10%. I got nothing. I got nothing in, nothing out. But what I do have is the bad blood. So I've got thick blood. It's called factor V Leiden, and that's what makes me clot. So I'm on blood thinners now, so I had to stop drinking. I smoke weed. It's all I do anymore. But I'll have a sip here and there.
But booze thins your blood, doesn't it?
That's why they told me not to drink, because I'm on blood thinners. So like if you get into an accident or something, you'll bleed out, you know? Mm-hmm. So I lost 30 pounds. I fucking just really started. I can finally, not in pain, I can start the cardio. That was the part I couldn't do. I work out, but I couldn't do the cardio. I couldn't walk, couldn't do anything without pain. So finally get all that squared away. And he's like, you're in the top 10% of men your age in the United States for all your numbers right now. And I was like, fuck yeah. So the opposite of what you were talking about.
No, my numbers are okay. My numbers are good.
What about
it's my body scan?
That's it. You got it. Here's the other thing. I lost 30 pounds. Imagine if you just you do it all the time. I watch you drop weight all the time. You drop it and you do your thing. And then you think, why would I walk around with a backpack of 30 pounds on right now?
I was just at a great weight. And then all of a sudden it just shows up. And it's like, I know I can lose weight, but in all honesty, this run of losing weight, and I didn't drink all month, and I never lost any weight. And I guess the noise is like going like, I'm hungry. Is that noise? But my fear is to go on it is great. You lose the weight. I mean, I've seen dudes on it and their muscle goes away too. I'm afraid of that because I said to the doctor, which I guess, everything's skewed in how you want to hear it back to yourself. I was like, I'm the most muscular I've ever been. He was, well, then let's do a body scan. Did the body scan. He's like, no, you're not. He's like, you might be able to bench 325 pounds, but you're still very overweight.
So you're strong.
I'm strong, but mass moves mass.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, you're fat like a fucking lineman, but you're still fat. And you could lose weight, you might lose muscle, but you need to lose weight because the fat's around all the organs. So he was telling me, he's like, do you see this line here by your liver? Should be darker. He's like, it's just fat all around it. And so you're like, oh, okay. So I'm going on it. I think I'm going on it. I haven't made the decision. I'll make the decision after this podcast. And then I'll see if it I don't want to live a life. I mean, let me rephrase that. I was about to say I don't want to live a life without a sparkle. But the truth is, I mean, if you don't have booze and food.
Well, Bert, if you're dead, what fucking sparkle do you got?
I'm not dying.
Well, if you keep up
fat.
this way, they're going to tell you will. Yeah. You'll die younger.
Not die younger, but
you'll definitely die younger.
A ton of sparkle. Do you want to live a life where they go, hey, we got a pizza, and you go, huh?
No, but I do want to live a life where I say, I'll have a slice, not get two so I can eat a whole one by myself.
Hold on. Hang on. No. I'll argue the opposite. I love
pizza.
No, I love when they go, hey, we got a pizza. And my brain goes into fucking automatic mode. And he starts going, all right, there's 4 people.
The math.
There's 4 people. If you get one now and you don't eat the crust, then you can go and get another one. And if you go, you know what? Grab a plate, get 3.
All right,
everyone should get 3. Not everyone's going to get 3, but you know you'll eat 3.
2 great pizza stories for you right now.
I could be there.
This clip went viral. Steve Simone.
Is this you saying the N-word?
I never said that, by the way.
Let's hear it real quick. Go
ahead. I say, and they go. That's what they say. And they go.
This is, hang on. I'm going to say it.
Play it. But remind me, I got 2 pizza stories. Go ahead.
But it's a blood disorder, so I want to work with you as well. Like, great. And they go, you can't leave this hospital.
You can't. You think of, I am just a guy that casually drops that also off the mic like that.
By the way, you did it so good right there. Do it again. Let me hear it. If you are dropping the N-word, that's so cool.
You guys cut it out of the episode. My daughter, this caused a problem for me because my daughter thought I said the N-word. And I said, she goes, well, you said the N-word. I go, and I couldn't even imagine where. I said, Stella. And she goes, on that podcast. And I said, oh my, I go, listen, I didn't say that. And then she starts crying like, I'm the worst daughter. I think you said this horrible thing because her brother's mixed. She thought I was like, I'm telling you. I had to play this clip and walk her through what I said.
From her mom.
Yeah, they share a mom.
Like, okay, yeah.
And he's mixed.
I was like, a guy that says the N-word doesn't have sex with a black chick.
God, that says it.
Let me hear it again.
You can't fucking great, nigga. You can't.
And they go.
Great, nigga.
They're telling me I can't.
Here's what's crazy about the internet. And you gotta be on the internet side always, because the second you try to fight the internet, you lose.
Oh yeah, they're coming for it. Yeah.
You gotta be able to enjoy the hate and enjoy at least the fact that if they hate you, they're talking about you.
Yeah,
you know. But the fact that there
were a few people, like 2 or 3 people hit me up and go, hey, I think you let an M-bomb fly on here. I'm like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about?
And the better is the people who defend you. And they're like, guys, he grew up in Baltimore.
Yeah, they still think I said it, but it's okay.
Yeah. Those are the ride or dies. Those are the ride or dies.
Guys, he has a half black steps on.
He has a half black steps on. He can say it.
Yeah.
Like, great, nigga. You can't fuck.
They looked at you. Was it a black doctor? He was like,
no, they were all Middle Eastern.
They go. Wait, it's so. If you just play the word,
you were so worried. I'm
just
like,
do me a favor. Just clip that word. I want to just hear that word. That word.
And they go,
like, great.
Okay.
Go, you.
Hang on.
You go, you.
So it sounds it.
You can't.
There you go.
Nigga, you.
Wait. Play. That is so crazy. How that sounds.
Do you hear what I'm? You hear they go when I say it now?
Yeah.
This is like that.
Blue dress, red dress, black dress.
But the British one, you read it all the different ways where they're chanting it like a soccer game or something, and it says all the like Gary has lice or whatever. It'll be all those different things.
And we go. Just play him saying,
and then
they go, and they go, and they go, and they go, and then try the N-word.
Nigga, you.
Pizza. I want to share this with you because this is a story that went viral. Steve Simone, his dad used to have a move called the car pie. So he didn't know it when he was a kid. And then as he got older, he realized I'm in on this tradition with my dad. This is a great thing to do with your kids. So anytime there's a birthday party or whatever, his dad would go get the pizza. And one day his dad goes, you want to come on the pizza run? And Steve's like, yeah, he's finally old enough, maybe like 12 or whatever. And they go to the pizza place.
And they go to the pizza place?
And they go to the pizza place. They go to the pizza place. And I want you to clip that they go and put it on that one. I bet it lines up. And they go to the pizza place and they're supposed to get.
You got to stop saying and they go.
They get 3. They're supposed to get 3 pizzas. But the guy puts 4 down. And Steve looks at his dad and goes, Dad, we're only supposed to get 3. And he goes, and so they get in the car and he goes, guys, I'm going to let you in a little secret. This is what I call the car pie. And they're like, what? And he goes, we're going to eat this on the way home. And when we get home, no one's going to know. And when we get there, they're going to say, hey, make sure you grab a slice. And we're going to say, nah, let everybody else take care of themselves first. And we're going to look like gentlemen. They house a car pie all the way home. And they get home, they're the heroes. No, guys, get one. Go ahead. Car pie for the dub, bro. That, and then this made me laugh. So I'm going to ask you guys this question.
Okay.
My daughter, we just had a little birthday party for her.
How old is she now, 15?
She just turned 11.
Oh.
That's all right. And they go, we have this little, she had like 4 or 5 friends wanted to come over swimming or whatever. So they wanted Little Caesars pizza. And they wanted 2. We wanted a cheese and a stuffed crust cheese, a pepperoni and a stuffed crust pepperoni. I said, no problem. So it's a bunch of little girls. I know they're not going to eat all this pizza. And there's this option on the order for a party cut. Now, what would you think a party cut was?
Party cut? It means they double cut it.
Correct. They're taking the triangles and making smaller triangles.
Yes.
Not Little Caesars. They cut it in squares, which is fine for a non-stuffed crust fucking pizza, you idiots. 4 of the slices in the middle don't have crust. The whole point is a stuffed crust pizza. So the girls are clowning this one little girl. I go, how's the pizza, guys? And they go, she's got some stuffed crust with no crust. And I started laughing. I was like, yeah, why the fuck are they cutting it like that? Every pizza, every slice for a stuffed crust should have a piece of crust on it, but they square cut it. And so we had 2 pizzas that had a total of 2 stuffed crusts that had a total of 8 pieces with no crust, which is a whole pizza with no fucking stuffed crust.
Which is a whole pizza with no stuffed crust.
Yeah. So if you're ordering Little Caesars and you want a party cut, order it yourself and then fucking double cut it.
All right, then let's talk about pizza, because I could talk about pizza because I have that sparkle and I'm not on Mounjaro yet.
That's my desert island food. That's my golden retriever. I'll eat it till I'm sick. I can't. I'm like, when I sit across from alcoholics and like, you can drink half a beer. I'm like, I can. They're like, if I have 1, I'll have 20. And they all then say the same thing. That's not an exaggeration. I'm not trying to be funny.
I feel bad for those guys.
I will keep drinking. However,
if I have 1, I'm definitely having 4.
That's me with pizza.
Okay.
I'm not having a slice. I don't know if I've ever had a slice of pizza.
You
know what I mean?
I've never had a slice of pizza. I've only, my mouth waters when we talk about pizza, and now all I want is this the noise that they talk about? Because now I'm going, I should get fucking pizza. We should get a pizza. If we got a pizza now, it'll be here in 30 minutes. Then we got a pizza when we get done, and I can eat pizza on my last
before
meal.
You start
my journey.
I homemade pizzas all the time.
Oh, buddy,
we just take. My daughter makes a killer pizza now, so
I got great pizza ovens.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I want to get, a pizza oven. We do the dough. We do the sauce. We get Don Pepino shipped in from Jersey. Don Pepino pizza sauce, the best sauce.
You got to do Leanne's podcast.
Yeah, but
should we make a pizza?
I'll make a pizza with you. Let me come back. You know what? Can I come back for something's burning and we make a pizza?
Yeah. Hang on. What are you doing tomorrow? We can do a quick something's burning. Do we have time?
Let's talk about it when we're done. I'll come back and make a pizza. I would love to do a pizza with you. Because we'll do different shit. We'll butter the crust and we'll take everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's.
You're telling me, I just want to be clear, on Mounjaro, I will simply go, that sounds interesting, Ryan. Hey, tell me about the special.
I don't know. I have no idea.
The fuck would you live life?
No idea.
You're telling me that I'm going to the Dodgers game tonight, and immediately I am thinking about how great will an ice cold beer and 2 hot dogs.
I mean, the smells that are hitting you walking through, even if you don't like peppers, the smells, I don't understand how you're going to do it. I did that lemonade. You ever do that lemonade cleanse? It's like a water, cayenne pepper.
Yeah, I've never done it.
I did it for 5 days. Mm-hmm. I was hallucinating by day 5, and I'm doing Brea at the time. So I'm driving LA to Brea and back in the old day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. And I am freaking out that I've never noticed how many fucking fast food restaurants are everywhere when you can't fucking eat. Everywhere.
It's like when you're married 21 years and all you see is Instagram models. You're like, is everyone attractive? The fuck? Dude, not to pivot, but there is a podcast full of boys that I think is a parody of all of our podcasts. Have you seen it? Mm-mm. They're like just these little boys, and it's not the ones talking about food. It's these kids, and I posted something the other day about how they're having inane conversations like we have. And then I'm looking at them, they're children, and they're like, dude, best pizza. And by the way, I was just about to go, like, this is a good talking point.
Are they like little rascals? No, like versions of all of us or something? You know what I mean?
One kid's got a mullet like Theo. No, for real, he does.
Listen, if that's going on out there, I fucking think it's great. I think of those boys from Maryland, I'm a Maryland guy. I think those are kids from Maryland, that food when you're talking about.
That's good. That's good. By the way, I love all these kids doing podcasts. I think they're as qualified as I am to be a journalist. It's an opinion. It's like what do we know? Like what did Chris Distefano say the other day? Type 2 diabetes is a choice.
He said with Ozempic and everything out there now, being fat and having type 2 diabetes is a choice.
All right, I'm calling him right now to see if I should go on Mounjaro.
Do it.
And by the way, Chris Distefano.
Dr. Chrissy.
Mm-hmm. He is a doctor, isn't he?
Well, I think he got really close if he's not, but he's definitely a physical therapist, and he knows he's legit.
Let's see, do I FaceTime him? Does Distefano answer? If he doesn't answer, I just FaceTime him.
Yeah, go double down.
Yeah, double down. You didn't take a phone call? Do you like FaceTimes? Hey, you don't answer? Do you like FaceTimes? I hope you like FaceTimes.
Here we come.
Yep. He goes, he must want to talk to me. What if I psycho FaceTime him and he's like, I'm at an abortion clinic? Jesus Christ, Bert.
He could be at the family court that he was talking about too.
He's like, I'm trying to get custody of my daughter.
Hey, hello.
Hey, if you don't answer a phone call, I just FaceTime.
I like it.
Hey,
what are you doing here? We're on the History of Hyenas pod. On the pod right now.
Hey, I'm sitting here with a podcast with Ryan Sickler.
Great to see you guys again.
Yeah.
He said to me, that you said type 2 diabetes these days is a choice.
Yes.
Now,
being fat.
I'm being dead serious, okay? I'm strong as shit. I'm overweight. I got a body scan, 90 pounds of fat on me. And they asked me, do I want to go on Mounjaro? What do you think I should do?
Mounjaro. I would say just keep eating DiGiorno. Yeah, I would go on it. I would go on it because it will lower your A1C and it will probably reverse any impending diabetes. So I would go on it, but because no matter what, the damage is done. You're not going to make it 60.
My blood works good, cocksucker.
I bet it is. I know.
I can outbuy whatever medical attention I need.
Yeah, dude, you look good, but your face does look as red as your hat right now.
I know, you cocksucker. I can't wait till you're old. I hope I'm still alive when you're old and your hair's falling out. You're
handsome up close, by the way. You're very handsome up close.
I know.
But
all right.
You got good teeth.
They're all fake. Hey, you really think I should go on it?
I think you should. Well, I mean, I'm not a doctor. Ask Dr. Drew. He's the only one qualified to do this. But I just heard.
We're calling him Dr. Chris.
Diabetes is a choice right now. And there's probably an inflammatory thing to say, but it does make sense because these Ozempics and Mounjaros, they were invented not to lose weight. They were invented to control diabetes.
But I don't have diabetes. My sugars are fine. It's just to lose weight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could always just eat That's
Buddy, I wish I could fucking do that. You two skinny fucking cocksuckers.
no, Giannis isn't skinny anymore. Look at him.
Whoa, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm fat. I'm 220 right now. Yeah.
Holy shit, Giannis.
Yeah, I've blown up. Look at him. You thought there was Stavros.
I didn't know. I thought you were with Stabby. I'm so sorry. When did you get Tim Dillon as a co-host?
Yeah. No, Stabby's at a Mom Donnie rally right now.
All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. All right, bye. Have you been looking for a natural way to relieve aches and discomforts? The CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body, not against it. Cornbread Hemp CBD gummies are made to help you feel better, whether it's stress, discomfort, or if just need a little relaxation. They use only the best part of the hemp plant, the flower, for the purest and most potent CBD, formulated to help relieve discomfort, stress, and sleeplessness. All products are third-party lab tested and USDA organic to ensure safety and purity. And I am still using them to go to sleep. Every night, it's now November, and it is a surefire way for me to sleep sound through the night. And I get up in the morning and I look on my fitness tracker, how I slept, and I get so excited. And I do a little cheers to Cornbread Hemp. Right now, Bertcast listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/Bert and use code Bert at checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/Bert and use code Bert. Hair loss isn't just about hair. It's about how you feel when you look in the mirror. Only us people losing our hair know that feeling. Hims helps you take back that confidence with access to simple, personalized care that fits your life. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. No hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule. I've been on minoxidil, holy cow, since I was 22. I'm 53. And I still have hair. Look, not a ton, but it's stuck around. And I look at other people like my friend who's bald, and he never did anything about it. So if you're feeling insecure when you look in the mirror, do something about it today. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/Bertcast. That's hims.com/Bertcast for your free online visit. hims.com/Bertcast. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Featured products include compound drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Type 2 diabetes.
Have you called Drew?
No.
You should call Drew.
You think I should call Drew?
You know what's funny about Dr. Drew? I love Drew.
But here's the thing: is once you get on Mounjaro, they think it's that you're living on my numbers are good. It's just I'm fucking fat.
Dropped the weight. I called Drew about a couple of things. What's the one I'm taking now? The ES. What the hell is it? I can't remember. Something one. Whatever that one is. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, it's a good thing. So I start talking to him. I say, well, I'm working out now. I've lost a bunch of weight. I do. What exercise are you doing? And, what else are you taking? And I was like, hey, Drew, I got to go. I got to go pick up my daughter from school. And he's like, hey, if you want to call me back and keep talking about this. And I was like, you're so sweet. And then I start laughing. And as I'm thinking about it, I was like, the medical world is, you know what I mean? It's like if I'm talking to a car guy. He just wants to keep going about the medical world. Like this dude wants to tell me about it, everything he's putting in that new fucking car. I'm like, oh, he loves that. That's his shit. You know what I mean? So you should definitely call him and talk to him about it.
I don't know. I figure it can't hurt to try it. It's like my cousin's like you. My cousin's a regular dude, very regular. Doesn't, likes nice things, but like he would pick me up. When he lived in Philly, he'd pick me up at the Penn station or whatever, the big train station in Philly, and we go to the Turf Club. We'd have a couple Heinekens and get a burger and bet on the ponies, and then he'd be like, all right, I'm going to go to work. I'll drop you off at my house. Like he just is a very regular guy. And one day he picked me up. I'd stay at his house, and he'd go to work, and then he'd pick me up. He goes, I got a prescription for Prozac. I said, are you depressed? He goes like, no. I said, well, why did you get it? And he goes, well, I could always be happier. And I was like, I never thought about it that way. He goes, if it makes you happier, right? Maybe I am depressed. I don't know. And I'm just working too hard. Like just a regular guy like that. And I go, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. You know? I mean, everyone looks like they're skinny as fucking shit on it. I wouldn't mind being 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah, but you said downstairs, you said an interesting word. You said you feel like it's cheating.
Oh, it is. I feel like it is.
So I felt the same way. I was mentioning to you, like I'm very big on therapy and all that stuff, but I would never go on the Lexapros or any of that stuff. I hear about helping people all the time, making them feel better. And I thought the same thing. Cheating, it's a crutch. Like we can deal with this. I've never taken any of that. But then when they had us homeschool our kids, my daughter's 5 at the time, and I've got her half the time, and I got to get up and I got to go to class with her. She's not a teenager where I can be like, go do your shit and I'll check it later. Mm-hmm. Like, we got to sign in. We got to be present. She's just learning how to read and write. And I lost my mind. As a comedian also, like, it wasn't like I could do this and then we're at least get out on the road and work. Like, I'm stuck at home and I'm freaking out. I don't have a job. I can't be creative. I got to do this shit now. I'm talking to my doctor, so he was like, why don't you just try Lexapro? I'm like, that's fucking cheating. And I think I do 10 milligrams, and it definitely helps.
So
now, I could take more, probably. And what you just said was I could always be happier. I was like, what 20 do? What would it do?
So then...
What would it do? I don't know.
Here's my fear.
Why do you feel like it's... What's...
Because let me...
All right, if you had cancer... and you had to take something to help it.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Well, why isn't that cheating?
Well, it's not cheating. You're just getting rid of the...
Why is this then cheating?
I don't know. Here's the way I feel. Even at my skinniest, I got down to 220 and I was lifting weights and I looked, it's my special. No one ever called me skinny, by the way.
Also, I laughed because I saw the comment where you said you lost all that weight. Not one person was like, man, you look like you
Not one person told me I look skinny.
That hurt.
Not one. And by the way, I had to be so restrictive with everything I ate. I couldn't eat anything.
How much did you lose to get down to 220?
50 pounds.
You were 270.
I'm 270 again.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You carry it well, though. You fucking carry 270
well. You should see me naked. I mean, you show that body scan, that's 270. That's why my doctor looked at that and was like, he goes, you look good. You look like you're in shape. But then I see that and you're not.
But 90 of that is just
90
belly.
pounds is belly.
So 270 minus 9, so 180.
By the way, if I lost 40
Half
pounds.
of that, yeah.
I still have 50 pounds of fat on my stomach. I'm 200 pounds. 50 pounds. I'm 106. I have the whole scan. It tells me my whole number.
Well, what help? Look, when you do Sober October, you go hard. So what is it that you need? What gear what needs to hit inside you where you go, all right, I'm in it and I'm doing it? Because you obviously have the self.
What happened last time was I got numbers back and they were bad. For the first time, I got bad numbers back.
Okay.
Like,
that scared you.
Like, yeah, and it scared me. It was like cholesterol was high, not high, not crazy, but it was like 200. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yo, you got to be in like the 170s. And, you know, everything was a little high. Blood pressure was high. And my doctor was like, yo, you need to make a change. And I was like, all right. And I did. And I called Rogan and I was like, what do I do? And he was like, both my doctor and Rogan said keto is the way. Go carnivore. So I went 100% carnivore for a very long time. Easily 3 months. I was not having ketchup. I was not having sauces.
Wow, you went hard.
You
cut it out.
And I would get into fights with Leanne about it. Like it was so annoying. She'd be like, these meatballs are keto. And I'm like, no, they're not. There's bread in them. She's like, but a little bit. I'm like, stop. Just let me follow my diet. I was so annoying to everyone about it. And then in January was the first time I allowed myself to cheat. I had pizza in Vegas with Tom. I had pizza for the first time in like 5 months. And from that moment on, I've just been gaining weight. The second I cheated a little bit. So no matter what I do, if I cheat a little bit, it all starts showing back up one day. Like if I have to be strict as fuck to lose weight. And it's borderline an eating disorder. It's like going like, I'm a nightmare. I can't drink alcohol.
Oh my God.
To lose weight.
You just said nightmare normally.
I said nightmare.
No, you didn't. You didn't that time.
No.
The same way I didn't say the N-word. That's your N-word, nightmare.
No
That's your N-word, dude.
I was a nightmare, yeah.
I would love to hear a playback at some point. I'm pretty sure you sailed right on through a nightmare on that one.
Guys, maybe I'm growing up.
Maybe it's changing.
But here's my fear is that I'm going to take this, I'm going to lose weight, and then I'll have to take it for the rest of my life. Or I'll stop taking it, and I'll go to 600 pounds. By the way, how great would 600 pounds be?
Listen, I think about this all the time. If I do get into my 80s, it's not heroin and everything I want to do. I'm eating myself to death. Bro, they're going to crane me out of wherever I am when I'm done. I'm eating myself to death. Give me all the fucking food I could never have.
Dude.
Come on. Fuck your heroin. Give me the food.
There's got to be, this goes back to the plane video of burning it down. Just going like, yo, I'm 600 pounds and this is it. I live with my mom, her boyfriend. They shower me once a week.
Her mom's got a boyfriend.
And I just eat. And everyone tells me I'm doing good. Hey, you ate, you didn't do so bad. You ate only half the bottle of ranch today. But that, there's small victories. And that's got to be like,
I mean, look at it, man. Listen, here's the end game here, Bert. Like your sparkle, all of it. If you don't have your health, take it from somebody who, honestly,
if you don't have your health, you're right.
You got nothing. I almost died. And here's the thing. I had my health. I wasn't in there because I was drinking too much or smoking too much or partying too much or not taking care of myself. I went in there just for surgery and they fucked up. So now it's 2.5 years later. I'm fine. Here I am. But I'm telling you, like, if you don't have your health, you got nothing.
But here's what's crazy. Nothing. Here's what's crazy. Okay. There are people fatter than me. That's real.
Who probably have better cholesterol. Our machines work differently.
My numbers, my blood work I just got back is fantastic. Except for the fact that I got this fucking scan and he looked at my body and he was like, yo, we've got to do something about that stomach. It's visceral fat. That is the fat that will kill you. That is the fucking bad fat. Mm-hmm. That's got to go. And so when you say if you don't have health, I feel healthy. I feel great. I sleep great. I work out hard as fuck. But I'm just, like this weekend, I gave up. I was like, if I'm starting this Ozempic or whatever the fuck Mounjaro is, I'm going to have fucking bread. And I ate bread and I enjoyed it so much. Do you know what I did? I ordered an egg sandwich and then I ordered a croissant with 2 fried eggs and a slice of really nice cheese. And I put butter inside the croissant, put the eggs inside the croissant and then the cheese. It was like an orgasm.
Dude,
it was
I'm
like
with you. Bread is the bread. Here's a little thing I do too. This is fat.
I don't wear condoms. Do you know why?
Because you're married.
Because I've done it without them. Once, and that's the whole Mounjaro thing. Mounjaro is just a condom with food.
You don't know that yet. You don't know it yet.
If it's a condom with food, and you're like, this steak's okay.
What if it's this way? What if it's like no condom, we're fucking 8 chicks. Mounjaro, no condom, we're fucking 2.
I could just fuck 1 with no condom.
Right.
I do that now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What if it's not? What if this makes you realize that, hey, 1 or 2 are good. We don't need 10. What if this puts excess into perspective for you? What if this makes you say, hey,
dude, I've tried.
Okay, we'll try something different.
I've tried everything with food.
But not on this drug, though.
No.
This drug is supposed to be the new whatever. And Christina, I told you, so she ate through it. She ate through her Ozempic. And they were like, really? That's fucking...
But like, if you look at Tom, I think Tom's like, he feels good. And that's all that matters, right? Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know. I think he could be a little more there. Does that make sense?
Mm-mm.
Like, he's really skinny.
You think he's too skinny?
Like, a little bit. Like a little. Like I saw him sitting, and his body did like a C. like. You know?
What should it do? An A? Just an A.
It should look like a 10. Your shirt should come out. His body curved here. It curved, and then you can see the outline of his spine. And when you touch his shoulders, they're cushiony. They're not like muscular, Tom. Like they're soft, like an old man who just works on a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's too manly for that.
I say,
I think, and listen, we had a conversation about this, and he said to me honestly, he goes, I feel good, and I'm moving good, and I'm really happy. And I went, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But I don't want to be, like, I see pictures of myself skinny, and it makes me sad, like real skinny. And I just go, oh, that was me. Don't pull up the good looking pictures of me. That's me jacked as fucking shit. Look at that. Look right there. No. Right there. Look at that guy.
Yeah,
look at that. That's a fucking good looking guy. I like that guy.
As I've said before, my dad died at 42. So I always say I want to be something my father never was, and that's an old man. And if we keep eating like this and shit, that ain't gonna fucking happen.
We haven't lost anyone in comedy in a minute.
Don't say that.
That's okay. I'm getting on a fucking Mounjaro.
Don't be the one. Yeah, thank you. Don't be the one.
Yeah, it's funny
right now.
It's funny. You definitely don't want to. As a comic, you don't want to die in like the predictable way. Because then people just make jokes about you. So I want to die rescuing people.
They're gonna make. We're all gonna make jokes of you, no matter how we go. All of us.
I feel so bad for my daughters.
All of us. Yeah, they're gonna have to hear brutal shit.
Oh,
yeah.
What comic won't they make fun of when he dies?
Well, if there's a comic that doesn't get made fun of when he dies, then we're not doing it right.
No. There's comics people don't make fun of. There's comics like I get made
maybe
fun
like
of.
John Stewart.
No.
You mean like that?
No. Like
because I feel like people.
Okay, there's two types of comics. There's comics. I could be off on this, but I think I'm pretty accurate. There's comics like myself who are a good butt of a joke. I'm very roastable. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. No one made any jokes about Tom or Schultz on the Brady roast because they're ball busting comics, but they're not good targets because there's not a lot of things to make fun of.
Mm-hmm.
So like if Schultz died, I think people will be like, that's a tragedy. He was so young. He had a young father. I don't think people, but if I die, I'm getting roasted because it's easier. Does that make sense?
It does.
If Tom died, I would be stunned if someone had a joke about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like if Bert died, no one would make fun of him. If Rogan died, people wouldn't make fun of him. They wouldn't roast him. When Ralphie died, people made fun of him. When Patrice died, people made
They
jokes.
roasted him so hard on that fucking. He was even like, I'm dying of diabetes, and you guys are fucking shitting on me. Like he even said it. They were going hard.
You don't want to go on the thing because they already wrote the jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were ready.
Yeah, like but
you've also just named 3 large men.
Like if
you're picking targets,
it's
okay. If Tom was 300 pounds, 400 pounds again, they would make fun of him. You know what I mean? If there was something else going on, they'd make fun of him.
Yeah. No one made fun of Mitch.
Hedberg?
Yeah.
No.
No one made fun of Geraldo.
No.
I'd get made fun of. I'd get trashed. I feel bad for my kids.
Bro, the internet.
Yeah. Oh, it would be fucking bad.
Yeah.
I hope I
You need to die saving people.
I gotta die saving people. I'm gonna get destroyed. The first person to make the joke will be Tom.
It's still gonna be a da-da-da-da-da-da, but at least he saved them.
At least.
Yeah.
I need to die.
It's coming with a caveat for sure.
No one said a thing about Norm.
Yeah.
Ralphie got lit up.
Yeah, Ralphie got lit up. You would get lit. You're going to get lit up. Doesn't matter how you die. You're getting lit up.
Yeah.
But you put yourself out there that way.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But I think every comic.
You won't be here.
Yeah, but my kids are going to be here.
They are going to be here. And your grandkids are going to be here.
I don't know about that.
They're all going to be here.
Leanne will be here. Leanne will be fucking livid.
Give her something to do in her old age, just hopping on comments and hollering at people.
Old age.
Get on it, dude. Get on it.
That's
how old's your dad?
77.
And you're what now? 52?
52.
You're my age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get on it. Get on it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like I told you, my brother had to have this triple bypass. He was also overweight. So the first thing they told him was you got to lose weight right away. They put him on it, and within
they put him on Mounjaro?
They put him on Ozempic, but within a week he lost 20 pounds.
Oh, I'm taking the shot today.
You know what I mean? But he stayed with it because also he didn't. you seem to be very good about your details when you're going through it. Not you even say ketchup and shit like that. I'm not doing that. But he also knew he was going in for a triple bypass, so he did everything the way he was supposed to the T, and he said it fell off of him. And then when I saw a picture of him 2 weeks later, I'm like, God damn, dude, it really. I've seen a lot of people that say they're on it. Bobby Lee said he's on it. He looks good.
Bobby Lee looks great.
Yeah, a lot of people are on
Bobby
it.
Lee, they'll make fun of Bobby Lee when he dies.
Oh, of course.
He's getting destroyed.
But also, there are people out there that are taking it for 5 pounds. You know what I mean? To lose, that's no. If you're trying to get rid of 90 pounds, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a sixth grader, man.
But 90 pounds would make me 180 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be.
Well, you don't need to be 180. You know, you could have a little, you should have some body fat on you a little bit, as long as it's under the health.
If I was 220, I'd be really happy.
Are you happy now?
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm back, baby. I fell off the wagon with nicotine and it feels so good. And my first product I used, Lucy. Lucy's 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco free. And it's awesome. The feel of nicotine when you're just trying to stay healthy. I mean, and that's the way I looked at it. I was out. We were in Eugene. We were going to see a game. We had just done the arena. I wasn't drinking. It was sober October. And I thought, you know what? I need a little treat. And all I had was one. I watched the football game with a Lucy. I had one of the breakers, popped it at the end of it for a little extra hydration. The breakers are nicotine pouches with like a little extra surprise. Each pouch holds a little capsule that can be broken to release a little extra flavor and hydration at the beginning or end. I choose the end. And I had one. It was so good. It was wintergreen. Who doesn't love wintergreen watching sports? I mean, I think wintergreen is like the traditional oral flavor. Set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. You can get flavors like mint, mango, apple ice, espresso, and, of course, the perfect one, wintergreen. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Bertcast and use promo code Bertcast to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy. If you change your mind, you won't. Again, that's lucy.co and use code Bertcast to get 20% off. And here comes a fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. This show is sponsored by Ridge Wallet. You probably already know Ridge for their unique, slim, modern wallets. Well, Ridge took their game-changing wallet and made it even better. Say hello to the Ridge 2.0, the most refined version of the Ridge wallet. Ridge has been perfecting the wallet for 12 years. Everything is better with the Ridge 2.0. It's 10% lighter. Every gram matters in the Ridge Wallet 2.0. They found the perfect balance. They made it more modular, improved cash straps, money clips, the AirTag attachment, improved surface design with tonal logos and matching plated cash straps made with premium materials like aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber. Holds up to 12 cards. Boom. Plus over 50 colors and styles to choose from. You can even get a wallet that features every NFL, MLB, or college team. Perfect for holiday gifting, especially since Ridge is having their biggest sale of the year right now. Plus, all Ridge wallets have a new industry-leading built-for-life warranty. So even if your wallet is lost or stolen, they've got you covered. These things are slick. I buy all my bus drivers them because bus drivers always have wallets in their pockets, and they're always buying gas in the middle of the night. And these things are so slick that you don't even know it's in your pocket for a limited time. And by the way, with the AirTag attachment, you never have to worry about losing your wallet again. For a limited time, Ridge is having their huge Black Friday sale. Head over to ridge.com to get up to 47% off your order. This is by far their biggest discount they've given all year. That's ridge.com for up to 47% off your order during their biggest sale of the year after you purchase. They're going to say, hey, where did you hear about us? Please support our show and tell them that I sent you. By the way, can I tell you this is what also upsets me? Mm-hmm. Is I don't mind what I look like. I like what I look like. And so that's also fucking me up. Is that like, I feel like I look good. But I'll catch views of myself sometimes on something's burning. I go, ugh. But like, for the most part, when I look in a mirror, I don't look at the bad things. I remember telling this to Tom.
Man, I wish.
Go ahead, yeah, no, please. That's what he said. Yeah. He goes, "You got to be crazy,
seriously.
That you think you look good." And I went,
"No,
yeah.
I don't think that. I'm blown away that you look in the mirror and find the positive things because I don't ever do that. I have to tell myself, no, tell yourself you look nice today, or your hair looks good. Or never. I'm always looking for the defects and the things that are wrong to correct.
I refuse to let my eyes go to the place I don't want to see. I go to my shoulders. I go to my traps.
Oh, you won't
look.
look
at my hair. I go, God, I still got hair. God damn it, I look good. My shoulders look great. God, fuck, my chest looks good. Hell yeah, buddy, you're killing it. God damn it, you have the most beautiful feet in the world. And then I'm off. I don't look at my dick. I don't look at my stomach. Don't look for my hernias.
Titties to knees is off limits, bro. You got great calves. Titties to knees is off limits.
Can I tell you what I hate about myself? I hate that I'm sharing this because people hear this and think I'm delusional, but I am the weirdest individual in the world. I
love that for you. I
refuse to look at the things I don't like. That also sounds like I'm just, they're like, yeah, that's why you drink the way you do. You eat the way you, I refuse to look at the things I don't like.
I'll tell you the story.
Let's call Tommy. Let's call Tommy
this if you want.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
You can bleep this if you need.
Is it the N-word?
It's not, but they go. This is going back to your point. It is. I don't allow myself to say, "Good job, Ryan." You know, I have to really. I've had to work on that for years. So one day, this is 15, 20 years ago. A friend of mine from high school, her younger sister had moved out here, and I helped her and her friend get settled in and got them furniture, like all this, just helped them with everything they did.
And they paid you back with a little,
Not at all. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
That's why their parents love me. So I had called up exes I knew and was like, any chance you guys are getting rid of furniture? I furnished their whole fucking place with all like used furniture. They just getting new out here. So her mom knew me from back home and she's visiting. She said, hey, I'm here. And I would love to take you and my daughter to dinner on me tonight, whatever. And I was like, great. And there was this little French, we used to live in Sherman Oaks. And it was a French place called Cafe Bijou that I fucking loved. It was so good. And her daughter loved it. And cheap cork fee. Like we're going up there and it's a summer night. I've lost like 20 pounds. And I fucking, for once, this is a true fucking story. For once, I feel good about myself. And they lived a couple blocks up and the Cafe Bijou's just up on Ventura. So I'm walking a couple blocks to grab the mom and daughter, and then we're going to walk up to the restaurant together. A few blocks. I get out front, beautiful summer Southern California day, and I'm feeling great. I'm like, Ryan, good for you, man. Go ahead. Let yourself feel good for a second, damn it. You've lost weight. You were good to these young girls. Their mom's taking you to dinner to have a good time and appreciate you. And you know what? Good for you. I'm walking west on Valley Heart. I'm at the corner of Valley Heart and Hazeltine. The mall is right here. Mm-hmm. As I turn onto Hazeltine heading toward Ventura, a carload of 4 dudes rides by. Just as I'm like, good for you, Ryan. Feel good about yourself. In unison, they go,
Bert, the universe, I'm telling you. For once, I let myself and this carload of guys. And then I know there are a bunch of macho dicks in there waiting for me. Like, fuck you, so they could turn around. I start laughing so fucking hard. I'm doubled over. They start fucking laughing. And I'm laughing like they coordinated that. Like they saw me coming. Let's all on the count of, somebody probably counted to 3 in the car. And they hit me with that. 2, and I was like, 3. Don't fucking ever make
someone pulled out a little harmonica, everyone on the same key.
And hit me with it. And I was like, I'm never going to fucking, shame on me for letting myself feel good for
I think that word is best when shouted out a car window.
By 4 guys.
By 4 guys in unison.
Yeah.
That's happened to me riding a bike with my shirt off in college. Put a shirt on. 1, 2, 3. Dude, that is...
I was like, shame on me for feeling good for a second.
So wait, that's a great question. Because I'm wondering, how do you feel about you?
I'm so proud of myself. Right now, I went from people almost killing me, not from me doing this to myself, from them almost killing me. It took 2.5 years to get up out of that bed. I'm on walkers. I'm on everything. I'm a single dad. I'm still podcasting. I'm going on a tour. I built this whole thing for 2.5 years, and I was feeling great about myself. Like, good for you. Most people don't do anything like that. I took this horrible thing that was no fault of my own and turned it into what I think is a killer fucking hour of stand-up. It's no doubt, it's nothing like I've ever done. It's a recounting of this whole ordeal, and I feel fucking great about myself. At 52, I told my daughter I will be back. Like, I couldn't pick her up in the pool and throw her and shit, and I was like, you watch. Your dad's gonna fucking be back. And now I'm running around the house, shoulders, all of it. I fucking feel great about myself. Lost the weight, and just did it with, it didn't happen in 3 months. It took me like 8 months. But I really stayed on it. I walk every day. I do my PT 2-3 times a week. And I fucking, right now, I feel so good about myself. I feel the best I've ever felt in a long fucking time. And I have to keep saying it more because I don't. I'm like, so I sat there this week and I was like, look at all the love and the comments. And I'm lucky. Out of the thousands of comments, maybe 10 of them are shitty. Maybe. That's quite a fucking, I'm used to getting shit on for my all the same shit. Yeah. But I feel fucking great about myself, and I'm bummed that, I'm working with a network who someone could complain about something and then just throw AI on it and then kill your fucking project. So that sucks. But right now, I feel great, man. My daughter's healthy. I'm healthy. I journal every day. I don't know if you're a journal. I journal every day and every night. And every day it starts with, I'm grateful for my health and Stella's. Every day it's how I start it. I mean, what do we have if we don't have that? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel really good about myself. I'm also 52, and I feel great about where I've come from. Like, no parents from 16 on. I could easily have been dead by now, or just a drug addict, or just a guy that's gig to gig and hustling. I'm painting an apartment this weekend. And no, I believed in myself enough to fucking roll the dice, leave my home, my family, my friends, everything that was, safe and comfortable for me, because I believed in myself to come here and do what I'm fucking doing. So that, I feel fucking phenomenal about that.
That's fucking great.
I feel phenomenal about that. The bittersweet part is I don't have my dad or someone to be, look at all this shit we did. I just make all these accomplishments for me. I graduated high school. Nobody's there. And we dragged my grandma. I graduated college. I didn't even cross the state. I didn't even go because nobody's coming. I just got the certificate. All these things I do in my life are for me because I know that my father and my grandmother died for a reason. I don't want that to go in vain. So I feel fucking great. My production company's called Stella Carmela. That's my daughter and my grandmother, and they're two of the most influential women in my life and will forever be. So the Afghan on the back of my podcast, the way back, is handmade by my grandmom. So I try to throw little things in to recognize and appreciate all these people that gave so much for me to be where I am right now. And I'm so proud that I took that ball and fucking ran with it.
Yeah.
So proud.
That's awesome, man.
But it took me this long to get to that point.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you doubt yourself.
And it's got to be hard because, I do a lot of stuff out of approval for my dad. Like, I didn't realize how much I do is, like, I'll call my dad and be like, I just called him on the ride over. And my dad wanted me to get on fucking Ozempic like months ago. And I was like, I'm not doing that shit. And then I called him like, yo, I'm thinking about doing this. And he's like, hey, good for you, buddy. That's, it's weak that I would call him to get approval. That 52 that I'm still looking for approval.
I would beg for that. I'd kill for that.
Yeah.
It's not also just approval. It's also this voice of, comfort, and this is your father.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that call one day.
I'm not.
You're not.
It's crazy that I still have it. That I wonder what difference happens in a man when you lose a father at a young age versus keeping him until an old age.
I would say it's much more detrimental. I mean, again, like
what, to have it or not have it?
To not have it. You go. I mean, I'm 16 when I lose my dad, so I don't know. You think you know everything. I don't know fucking anything.
Like you did
nothing about finances. You know what? I don't know any. I don't even have a guy to go look at and go, Dad, what do you do about what is this?
How did you figure out what was the first big leap into manhood that you had to do by yourself? No parachute, no dad there.
I mean, the first big leap was honestly closing my father's eyes when he was dead in his bed and walking outside on our deck while they took his dead body out of the house. That's the first fucking leap. And I don't know if we can say this either. If you need to cut this, you can. But you mentioned something about a birthday, and then the lady got bad news.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can mention that.
My brother, my younger brother, my dad died on November 27th and was buried on my younger brother's 13th birthday, November 30th. And we still talk. We had a wake and a cake, bro. We were like, happy birthday. Somebody brought a cake up the we were like, who the fuck organized? And now we're all crying, and there's a whole house at a wake, and everyone's just looking at each other, and we just go into happy birthday for my brother, and he's just having cake.
I thought I was the only one to experience that.
No.
That's crazy.
A wake and a cake we had, bro. Happy birthday. And I still, to this day, I'm like, when you sing happy birthday, the beats in it, there's just enough time to say, this is my brother's name is Todd. So it's like, you won't have a happy birthday to you. This is not going to be a happy. We would do that shit if there's enough gap in there to just keep hitting him and shitting on him. But my dad is buried on his 13th birthday. I think about that a lot. Like, wow. Oof. The next big thing in the manhood then is my grandmother we've talked about dying in front of me, and I'm giving her CPR, and now it's over. Now I'm 20 years old and everyone's fucking gone. Like everyone.
But like, how did you know how to buy a house or
I don't own a house. I still don't own a house. I don't know how to buy one. I don't, Bert. I have no idea how to buy a house. I don't own one. I was in. The other problem too is when you're in college, credit cards, they just attack college
my dad
kids.
said to me,
they attack college
do not
kids.
get a credit card.
That's all I could do.
What my dad did, if I'm not mistaken, is he got a credit card for me and used it and paid it to get me credit.
Hear all the stuff you're saying about my dad. That's out of
yeah.
I don't have anybody doing that.
So you get to college and they're like, yo, you want a credit card? You're like, ding dong.
I was 40 grand in debt on credit cards just for life. Listen, I own nothing. I'm buying food and clothes and groceries, credit card. I'm on but what do? Like a moron, I pay it. My credit is at 800s. I paid it all the time. Then I would get consolidation loans. Then I built my credit up to where I could get 0% interest for a year. Then I boom, I transfer that whole thing for a year at 0 interest, start paying it there. Boom, boom. I start playing. Once I got the credit to get the zeros, I just start shuffling. And pay, and I fucking ended up paying all that shit off.
Oh, wow.
Paid it all off, did everything I could. And then the biggest, hardest thing was honestly leaving Maryland to come here. I cried. I'm not even ashamed. I cried from Baltimore to Memphis, all the way to Beale Street. I cried. And then it got a little better, but I'm leaving everything and everyone I know. And that, what I'd say, coming to this city and not knowing not one soul, moving to a place where you don't know a soul, and then ingratiating yourself into not the city, the community, the fucking business, the this, the that. It's been quite a run to do it all by yourself. To ever have a fucking person to call and be like, hey, Dad, what of this, what of that? Or how you doing today? What are you doing today?
Would you, if you could, there's a service that does AI where you can take a picture and they can program and you could talk to your dad. Would you do it?
Would the voice be accurate?
It's your dad's voice.
How do they know that though?
It's from old, I
don't have any of that.
You don't have any recordings of your dad?
I got photos, no recordings, because died in 89. So you had to have the big VHS cam. There's a couple that were out there, my grandmom, and I saw one recently and I just lost it. Sounded slightly different than I remembered too, just a little different pitch. And, you forget, you think you know what they would sound like if they talk. We're like, I don't know. I think the AI stuff's coming. It'd be interesting. I would like to.
I watched it.
People ask me all the time, dead or alive, who would you want to have dinner with? And my answer is always my dad. I haven't seen him since 1989. I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be him or my daughter. I don't give a shit about anybody else. Like, that'd be a really fun. I would love to be like, man, look. You fucking died and look at all this shit I'm talking about. making fun of it and everything. Like, there are two filters I have in my, like, would my dad find this funny? I think he would. If it's about him and shit, you know? And the other one is I try my best. Maybe I bat 7 out of 10, but those are Hall of Fame numbers. But I try to run things through, will my grandmom be all right with this? Will my grandmom be disappointed if I did this? I try to do that. And even in relationships, like, well, my grandmom, if I told my grandmom I said or did this, would she be like, Ryan, don't do that? I try to do that. Try.
I've never done that.
I try. Well, when they all die, the important good ones, you start to think like,
I just tell the joke and then I have Leanne tell me, no.
That's nice to have that filter.
And I go, for real? She goes, absolutely not.
What was your first big thing?
What do you mean? Like
the same question you asked me, your first big leap into manhood.
Getting married.
Well, because you had, there you go. It's a great one. I was going to say, you were in college for however long. And
my dad did it no justice. I mean, I love my dad, but
that's what I'm saying. That's all dad down there. So marriage is your first big one.
I did not understand what marriage was when I knew I wanted to get married. I knew I couldn't live without her, and I knew I wanted her in my life. I knew that she was a good person and that being attached to her would mean I would be a better person. I knew all that. Like, I knew all that very distinctly. And I was opening for Kevin Pollak at the Tampa Improv, and I did Thursday night and Sunday night, and then I opened for him Friday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. And Saturday afternoon, my dad and I were in the ocean, and we were talking. Kevin Pollak had said he wanted me to work clean, and that if he worked clean, he would watch my set and he'd give me notes. My dad's like, well, wouldn't you want notes from someone like him? And then I was like, yeah, I don't work clean. And my dad's like, yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to try to work clean and then see if you can hang out with Kevin Pollak? And I went, oh yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. And we kind of solved it, and it was quiet. And he was like, so what's going on with this Leanne girl? And I said, I think I want to marry her. And he went, really?
How long had you been seeing her then?
Had to be, I mean, you can almost find the exact date I worked with Kevin Pollak, but I would say maybe 2 years.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe a year. I have no fucking idea. I have absolutely zero idea. But we were planning on moving in together. And I remember we went to Heyman's Jewelers, and my dad and I went and we picked out a ring. And I was like, I didn't consult her at all. And then I had it shipped to LA. And then I went on the road. We moved in together, and I went on the road, and I hid it in like her boot. I don't know why.
Nuh-uh.
I think so. I was so stupid.
You put it somewhere she would easily find it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was my boot, but here's the worst part is they sent beer koozies. Heyman's Jewelers sent beer koozies. And I was like, fucking sweet. Let's keep these. And she called me on the road. She was like, what is Heyman's Jewelers? I was like, what? Don't look around. She was like, there's beer koozies in here.
Beer koozies.
I was like, the goddamn beer koozies.
What jewelry store has beer koozies, for Christ's sake?
But you know, it's Heyman's Jewelers in downtown Tampa. They were blue and white beer koozies.
Hilarious. Why?
And then I remember right after that, we got pregnant. And my dad's approval of the news was what made me happy. Like, I called him and my mom.
Not to interrupt you, but is this going to be his first grandchild?
First grandchild.
Oh, yes.
And I called them and I said, hey, I'm on the phone with Leanne. We have some what we think is good news. And they're like, what? And I said, we're pregnant. And my dad goes, oh, this is great. This is awesome. And my mom lost it. Yes, I'm so ready for this. But his approval meant a lot to me. The fact that he wasn't like, what are you going to do? Mm-hmm. Her dad did not take it so good.
No? Why? He was not a fan of yours?
I don't think, no, he was a fan of mine, but I don't think anyone looked at me as like a viable option as a husband at the time. I was making $700 a week on the road. I was a party animal. I was fucking fun and loose and crazy. And I think I had a problem with Xanax at the time, I was not what you'd want someone with a job. And so he didn't take it so well. But my dad was like, this is great, buddy. This is exactly what you need. But yeah, and then I remember when I ran out of money, I called my dad. The first time I ran out of money, like I owed like $40,000 in taxes, and I had $18,000 in my bank account. and I was upside down, and I called my dad, and I was like, "What do I do?" And he started laughing, and he was like, "Oh, buddy, this is what it's like to be a man. Welcome to the team," and just hung up, and then called me back. He goes, "I can't stop laughing about this." He goes, "It's so nice to see you run out of your own money."
He loved it, huh?
He was like, "Yeah." He's like, he's like, "You've never had a concept of the dollar, and I think now you're going to get one. You're going to understand what it takes."
Well, I'll tell you what, I've always had the concept of a dollar.
I never have.
I've never had that call to make. Without a net my whole life. I have never been able to call one person and say, "Can I borrow some money?" Ever.
Oh, I moved to New York. Got a job at Barnes and Noble. My dad's like, "Here's the deal. I'll help you with your rent. You got to get a job. You got to work. I'll help you with your rent." He goes, "Consider that like grad school." And he goes, "You want to follow comedy? I'll help you get into comedy. I'll help you with your rent." And then 6 months in, I had a 6-figure deal. And so then all of a sudden from that moment on, I have fucking one 6-figure deal, then followed by a TV show, followed by another 6-figure deal. So, 6 months into comedy, my dad paid rent 6 months. And then all of a sudden, at one point, I had more money than he did. And he was like, and I remember saying to him, "What am I supposed to do with it?" He goes, "I have no fucking idea. I've never made this much money." And then we got pregnant with Georgia, and we ran out of all that money. I had $18,000 of that original money. And I was like, "What do I do?" He was like, "You fucking work." God damn. So fucking crazy. I got to be honest with you. I would not be where I am today at all without the help of my father. Meaning, in times like, little things like financial help. At times he would give me money to get me through, like when we were broke like that. I think George's fucking birth, I probably asked him for $800 because I don't think I had it. I was making $700. I wasn't even working up until George's birth. And then, they'd take us out to eat when he'd come in town. That's aside from that.
I think of where I'd be with just a couple of hugs when I grew up. Just a couple of hugs.
Do you think, can you realize?
2 or 3 timed hugs would have just, I want to say this too, because I do want to give my father credit to what you just said. I wouldn't be where I am today without him either. That 16 years of him being like, this is who you need to be and the way you need to do it, conduct yourself this way. If he wasn't a hustler and a good man and a good parent and a good dad and a good son, I'd be a piece of shit. So even though I got this much time, I still 100% would not be where I am without his influence today.
Dude, the littlest things my dad gifted me was number one, humility. My dad lost his dad when he was 13. And my dad had to grow up humble because he didn't feel like he belonged anywhere. So he instilled humility in me. And I know that right now, if you were listening to this and you are Bert, I don't find you to be the most humble guy. You're not seeing what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in a work environment, in the reason I am where I am in this business is humility. I went hat in hand to comedy clubs trying to get in the door. I wasn't some big dog who thought he could bump people off. That's how I got my foot in the door. But more importantly, he did these weird things where he never let me, like the reason I can't talk about politics is because he always argued the other side to me and would prove me wrong on anything. So he taught me that there are 2 sides of every argument, no matter what you think, to not be some pompous ass and think that you have all the answers. But it's so funny. I wonder what, if I had lost him at 16, what I would have gotten. I wonder how much I got post that versus pre that.
I wonder the opposite too. I wonder if I'd be here if my dad was still alive.
What do you think would have happened? Let's play it out. If your dad was still
I think
alive.
about it a lot. I do think I still would have gone into comedy, but I wonder if I would have chose New York to stay closer to my family. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So I don't really know, but I know. I just know everything's different. I wouldn't be here without that. But to go home to Baltimore and perform with Tom at the Lyric or to sell out the Horseshoe like I did, throw out the first pitch at Camden Yards. I wish my dad could see me do shit like that. Yeah. I wish. And I know it sounds so dumb, but I'd love to go crab with him, fish one day, just one day. I'd love for him to meet his granddaughter. People ask me all the time, what would you say to your father if you saw him? And I would say, I'd like you to meet your granddaughter. Oh. That's what I would say. This is your granddaughter, Stella. That's what I would say to my fucking dad. And
like, don't you think he would know her? I'm like, he's been dead since I was, how would he fucking know her? This is right here. This is you.
Yeah. My dad always says, I wish you could have met my dad.
Yeah. That's what I tell. Oh, man. I tell my daughter that all the time. I know I'm doing a good job as a dad because I had pictures of my dad around. And there was a night where she was like 3. She's just on the bed and she's looking at this picture of my dad, this black and white picture of him in the Navy. And she's like, this is my grandfather. And I go, yeah. And her mom's dad is passed as well. So she just starts crying. And I go, why are you crying? You sad because you don't have grandfathers? You know, me either. When I grew up, they were gone. I just had grandmoms. And she's like, I miss my grandfather. And I just started bawling. And I was like, I do too. And we're just sitting there crying together over this picture. And I'm just like, what the fuck? This little tiny 3-year-old soul. So I tell her all the time. I tell her, Grandpa Lefty would have loved this. He would have loved. Here's the thing about my dad too. She's like, would he have? I said, Stella, he would have took your side on everything, and you two would have. He would have been telling me, don't listen to him, Stella. When he was little, he would. I said, you would have had the biggest ally, and I'm really bummed because when I went back to throw that first pitch out. And do the Horseshoe Casino. My friend Shannon Patterson has a junkyard in Baltimore City, and I grew up in his dad's junkyard, and he's got one there. And I went and did way back episodes in the junkyard that I called the Baltimore Junkyard series that I'll be releasing with my brothers and everything next year. And I wanted to bring my daughter, and I couldn't. And I couldn't because there's nobody there to watch her. And I was so bummed. This is the one where I was like, I could have took you. Your grandfather would have. He would have come to the junkyard and be like, look at all these clowns, Stella. Don't listen to them. We're out of here. And he'd have taken her wherever. And she would have had the time of her life with her grandfather. And then I could have done this and she could have come to all these things. And that bums me out that I don't have that person to for an influence for her too. Like, it's a different. I learned so much from my grandma. And also, grandparents are that generation where they don't give a fuck. They are cooler than your parents because they already played both sides. They know what's going on, They're the ones you feel like you could go to and tell them something and they won't tell your parents, even though they probably will. But yeah, man, that's been really tough. That's been tough. I miss stuff like that.
My grandmother would have lost her fucking mind over my career. My grandmother grew up in the Depression, had one dress in New York. Money really impressed her. Money really was like, that was the thing. She was a banker, and her biggest client was Gene Simmons.
Hell yeah!
I know. I told him that. I was like, I wondered if he remembered her, but I didn't want to ruin it because if she had lied to me, I didn't want to ruin what I remember. The truth is, but she would have loved
your
it.
grandma seeing you on the side of a tour bus.
She would have. She met.
That would blow a senior citizen coming from the Depression, World War II and shit, and you're on the side of a bus. Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
She would have loved to go to the Amalie Arena in Tampa and see me. That would have, fucking floored that woman.
I wish my grandmother would have rolled with a bunch of old seniors together, coming to make sure they all see me at the casino and everything. Like,
I did a podcast with one of my grandmothers. And
you did?
It's so funny,
I wish.
I had I was, people always shit on us for our laughs, but I have the same laugh as my grandmother.
Yeah.
And I laugh, and Leanne will hear me laugh sometimes, and she'll go, "That's your grandmother's laugh." And by the way, my cousin Andrew has it. Some of our cousins have the same laugh.
It was my grandma, mine's a version of theirs for sure. And I imitate my grandmother's laugh to my daughter all the time. She's never fucking met this woman, and she will pee her pants because the cadence of her laugh, she would start slow. She would go, like if she'd say, one time we put HBO on. My dad's dead. We're watching whatever the fuck we want. My grandma's staying with us. We got Sam Kinison on.
Yeah.
And she's like, who is this? And she's hearing him yell, and she's like, turn it off. And we're like, Grandma, it's Sam Kinison. He's really funny. We're like, I don't know, 16, 17. And he gets to the bit where his girl wants him to fuck her harder, and he's backing the car into her. He's screaming like, ah! And we look over. My grandmother starts laughing so fucking hard, and she can't get over it. And she'll be like, stop. That'll be a boy. But then she'll go, yeah.
and then it becomes a and then it just goes on. But the kickstart is what gets you. You're like, oh shit. And we're comedians. If I hear that, I'm stepping on your throat. I want to kill you. I don't want to let grandma breathe. Keep hitting her with jokes until she pees, or she would always say, I'm going to wet myself. That was what she would never say, I'm going to pee my pants. It was, I'm going to wet myself. And we're like, get grandma to piss herself. Go. And just keep hitting her. God. Just kill him. Just kill him.
Is it bad to AI these people so that you can talk to them for the rest of your lives?
I don't know if it's bad. I mean, we are part of this generation again where it's new shit. You know what I mean? Like 40 years from now, they're going to be like, just AI or whatever. We all started with the Googles. Now we're ChatGPT, and we're that weird generation that existed before video games, and then they came into our world. So at least where I grew up, we had a good balance. Mm-hmm. We were outside playing. And then at night, it was video games or here and there.
Yeah.
We were not gamers all day long. We're out with so we had a good balance. Internet, I still forget sometimes to do a background check on someone or whatever. Like, I should just look this person up. So I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I think
I showed a video.
I think people long for,
We lost our bull mastiff when we were in Hawaii.
The story you told, incredible.
Oh no, we lost another one.
What?
We went to Hawaii.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Big family vacation, second day in. Bull mastiff has to be put down, and it's so bad. I am such a fucked up individual. I've been AIing videos of this dog just playing in the sunshine. Like anytime I see a picture of her, I take it to AI.
You could take a still photo or a video of yours and put it in AI.
Just take a still photo,
and it'll do a whole video.
And I had a picture of her and Izzy in bed, just in bed. And then I just said, play these two. I want a video of these two dogs cuddling. It was on Sora. I want a video of these two dogs cuddling. Here, I'll show you the video. I think it's still on Sora.
I'm seeing some shit out. I watched Martin Luther King, Abe Lincoln, and I think it was somebody else go fishing the other day.
Oh, I saw Martin Luther King run a train on yeah. It was crazy.
His families had to tell people, stop. They're going after AI.
They should.
Stop tainting this legacy. He's selling used cars and shit out there now. People are fucking. The internet's a dick. It's forever a dick.
How do I find? I don't know how to use Sora anymore. I wish I could find the video of Izzy and Mac, but I just made it and I showed it to Georgia, and she was like, "What?" She was like, "Why are you doing that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I miss him." She was like, "Yeah, but you have videos of him." Like really playing. Why are you doing? I said it was just easier to get to have him and her cuddling.
That's interesting. I don't know if I would do it if I have videos of you already, but for people that existed prior to that, I've seen photos where they'll be there and then they'll walk a few steps and things like that. That's pretty wild.
I was talking to a guy who had a video that he was showing me what these companies can do, and they can make it so that you sit with your grandmother and you ask her. You have like a booklet, right? And you ask her 25 questions and she answers all of them, and from that you can talk to her in perpetuity. So the video is her saying to her daughter, "Oh, you're going to make a great mother," and because she lost her mom. And then it cuts back to like 10 years or 5 years before that, and she's going, "Mom, all I need you to do is answer these questions." And then it cuts to her talking, reading bedtime stories to that son that her daughter had. Then it cuts to her son walking home from soccer practice, and he's like, "Grandma, I had a great soccer practice." He's like, "Tell me all about it." And then it cuts to him being married, and he's like, "Grandma, I wish you could be here." And I'm like, at a certain point, I think people have to die. Like,
yeah,
you can't just. Your phone will be fucking so clogged with contacts. I mean,
you can't just keep them there and everything.
I mean, it would be cool as fuck to talk to my great grandfather and just blow his mind and be like, "Yo, I had dinner with a black person," and he's like, "What the fuck,
you piece of shit?" And they go,
"Yeah." But it would be cool to talk to like a great grandfather today, and just like to have as like a buddy
call,
and just be like, he's like, "Hey man, I know you don't know me, but do you remember Albert Charles Kreischer?" And he goes, "He's my son?" I go, "Okay, I'm his son's son." And he's like, "Shut the fuck up." And he's like, "Where do you live?" And I go, "I live in California." California? What? Like, it would be so cool for him to be like, what do you do in California? I'm in the entertainment business. He's like, with Fatty Arbuckle? And I'm like, no, he's dead. He raped a woman. Yeah, he landed on her and crushed her. And like him, like I would be so cool to do, and then be like, listen, man, I'm just gonna call you when I'm wasted. I want to hear stories about what it's like in your life. And then just hammer to be like, yo, tell me about World War I. He's like, oh God. They kept coming over the hill.
I want to hear about my grandfather was in World War II in the Air Force.
My grandfather was in World War II. He stormed the beaches of Normandy.
What did they even have Air Force in World War II? What the fuck are we
They just started it.
Is that right?
They just started in World War II.
He might be saying, I was one of the first. I don't know anything.
Like, wouldn't it be cool to like hear stories from your great-grandfather? Just your grandfather. My grandfather just for him to record it all. And be like, and then I can go like, yo, what was Normandy like? And then to cut back to him in his garage in Levittown, New York, drinking a beer, being like, hey, are the Mets doing good? And I'm like, they're the Mets still.
Hey, after 69, they fell off.
And then be like, just call him right now and go, Grandpa, I'm going to a Dodgers game tonight. Brooklyn Dodgers? No, Grandpa, they're in L.A.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Did they still have that black guy playing for them? He's dead. They're all dead, Grandpa.
Everybody's dead.
I kind of want to do that. I'm going to do it with my dad. And just
let me know how it goes. I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Might as well. And then when I get drunk, be like, yo, Dad, what's up? I say, hey, am I still dead? Yeah, you are. I'm going to do it for my kids, too.
That's something you could do now, though. You could build that for yourself now. You could build that library of actual you versus us going into the past. And
they're going to be able to do it so easily with all the podcasts I've done.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
My kids.
The specials, the podcast, the clips. I mean.
I might not tell people I die.
I wonder about that, too. I wonder if you actually, now you could get away with it.
I'll fake my non-death. I'll fake my life.
Yeah.
And just
you said it right.
Keep releasing podcasts. Keep releasing podcasts.
He's not dead.
Keep releasing specials. Just AI them. No one has to know that I'm gone. They don't see me, touch me. I don't tour anymore. I just do this. And then no one makes fun of me when I die.
That's true.
Everyone's like, oh. And then one day I'll go, hey, guess what? I'm dead, fuckers. I've been dead 6 years, bitches.
6 years.
And guess what? I tried trying to suck my own dick, and you didn't get to make a joke about it. Yeah, I fell through a glass window. I fell to my death on my fucking balcony window.
That's how you went out.
Leanne found me, and there's a bottle of vodka up my asshole. You guys missed it. You fucking cocksuckers. This has been a crazy podcast.
I thank you for letting me do this.
Dude, this is...
I love talking to you.
I love talking to you.
You sent me down a path I didn't think we were going on today. But it's all right. You're a dad. I love talking to you because you're a dad and you got girls and you get it.
I didn't know that you were going to get a word in when we started. I thought it just might be all me. Sometimes, here's what obviously I read the criticism at times. I do talk over people and I do talk a lot, but it's when I'm excited to have the person here. So I get excited that you were here. So
Thank you. So I'm excited.
It's a compliment when I don't let you talk.
Thank you. I was fired up to be here.
This is and we got to explore the N-word, and we got emotional. And I guarantee, and by the way, we talked about terazeptide, and I guarantee you, there's two dudes, at least, if I know our numbers, at least two men sitting in their truck in their driveway right now, teared up going, I'm making a cocktail. Oh, I'm going to get emotional. I love you, brother. Congratulations on the special.
I love you too. Thank you.
I wish you were making pizza.
Well, we're gonna listen. We're going to do it. Okay. I'm coming with my ingredients when I come do something.
I got the best pizza oven.
Let's do it.
All right. I love you.
I love you. Can we get a picture, please? Great. And I also have a shirt.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.